You know how I've been kind of on this kick of being nicer, not getting caught up in any mess, any beefs or anything like that. Um, I've been like in chill mode, vibe mode, and this is just a quick little detour before we get into the show. And I just been in like it don't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter if they got smoke. I'm unrattled. You know what I'm saying? And so I've been on this thing since I went on my tour of. And for those of you that is just noticing or just rocking with me, I made a list based off of a mentor, and he said put a list down there on everybody that you don't necessarily care for, to make it short. And he said call them and fix it or reach out to them. And so I did so, and then some of them, most of them said fuck you, whatever, gave me the middle finger. And then a few of them said, all right, cool, let's keep it chill or whatever, right? And so I've been slow motion. Been slow motion. If it ain't about the content, if we not reacting to something that somebody said online, whether you agree or disagree with them, it ain't been nothing but that. But let me touch on something that I'm not sure that I've ever touched on before online at all. And remember, when I give people these labels, I'm giving people these labels based off of I'm giving people these labels based off of who they are, not just automatically extending respect because you are who you are. If I see a prostitute walking down the street, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, that's a black queen." I'm gonna say, "Yo, that's a prostitute. She renders services for money, and she's a streetwalker. She's for the streets." If I see a white prostitute walking down the streets, I'm gonna say that she's a streetwalker. She's for the streets. She's a prostitute. We give people a label so that we can better identify who we dealing with, right? If you see a phenomenal woman that's moving in her purpose and is not easily accessible to everybody, but she's super nice and she extends respect to everybody, she's a awesome, phenomenal woman. You extend love and grace where it is, but we have to label things accordingly in order to be able to identify what we're dealing with, right? And so, gentlemen that have women in your lives, whether you are just in a relationship, whether you are married, whoever, if it's your sister, if it's your mother, I need you to control your hoes, dog. At the forefront of most fumbled legacies, most fumbled bags, most fumbled channels, most fumbled relationships, in most instances, at the forefront of whatever that is. Now, you can assign the blame accordingly. You can say it's the woman that ruined it. You can say it's the man that couldn't get control of what it was that he was dealing with. She's a bad representation. Whatever that is, usually it is a woman. Usually it's a woman. Right. And so what I'm starting to see and I'm experiencing lately is it's easy for me to navigate away from whatever it is that the dudes say or whatever it is that the content creators say or whatever like that, right? And I have boundaries, right? There's rules of engagement for me. I don't talk about people's children. I don't go after people's girlfriends. I don't go after people's wives. Now, if your girl just so happened to be a content creator or she's a single baby mama and she's saying some wild shit online, then we going to react to the content accordingly. But I don't go after people's people, right? I don't go after whatever. Y'all going to have to control these hoes, bro. Seriously. Seriously. Your girl is going to be the demise of you. Your girl is going to be the demise of you. If she can't show herself to be a lady, even if you online, even if you jump on a panel, even if you typing in the comments, that's your fault. Now, if she just so happened to get that shrapnel, That's your fault. And you going to be looking stupid out here in these streets because you couldn't control your hoe. Look, my girl play the background. She don't talk. She not sitting here having conversations with men out of order. She ain't got no opinion outside of what it is that she shared with me directly. She not out here talking and getting sassy with men. She not in the comments typing hard, going back and forth with people. It has been some people that said some of the most egregious shit about and to my wife online, and I largely protect her from that, right? Because people gonna say egregious shit. Like, you're not gonna be able to say and stop anything that anybody says. But I have rules of engagement in which I choose not to come back or not to do certain shit about that. And I did it one time. One guy said something egregious, and then I went online and I found his wife, and she was looking like a Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a fall. And when I showed her to him, that nigga was like, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did that. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not coming back from that. And so, y'all got to be careful, because y'all girls and y'all wives and y'all girlfriends and y'all mamas and y'all all of that other type of shit, they talking some wild shit out here. And it is going to be the end of your, and I ain't talking about me. I'm not going to do nothing to you because, again, I got rules of engagement, and I don't look at them hoes as anything other than weaklings. Like, it's easy to be able to get over to you. But I'm just telling you, watch your bitch, bro. That ain't for nobody in particular, but y'all hoes is talking wild online. Now, you, again, say whatever you want to say about me, but if you decide that you want to be a content creator, you want to be, you got something to say, man, you better get your hoe and you better tell that hoe to shut the fuck up, because I'm not going to, if I identify her as a content creator, then the rules of engagement is still on, and she not just shrapnel, she better tell that bitch to back up. Hey, man, when I see chicks and they start throwing their hands in people's faces out here in the streets, I be thinking to myself, hey, man, like, I be thinking it to myself, but I'm not stepping in nobody else's business. I be thinking to myself, hey, man, you better get your hoe. She about to get the fuck her shit pushed back. Why do y'all do that? Like, why do y'all? And I understand it's some dudes are simping. They can't control what's going on in their household. They need to get leadership classes. They need to join a Patreon. Link is in the description, as well as pinned to the top of the chat. But why do women feel compelled to come after men when you know it's not going to end well for you if they just so happen to wake the fuck up and said, all right, I'm tired of your shit. Your shit is going back into the back. Like, it's over. Are you really built for that? Are you built for the shit that other people go through in that sense? Are you ready for what's going to happen after we get mad? I seen something online today. I just so happened to tap into a random video, and then I go through and I look in the comments, and I seen somebody mentioning my name, and I was like, Lord, don't pull me back into the background. Don't pull me back into the background, Lord. I ain't say background, I said the black ground. Don't let me go dark. Don't let me. I just laughed that shit off. Y'all chicks be fucking up y'all money, fucking up y'all platforms, fucking up your relationships, fucking up what it is that you got going on with your parents, messing up what you got going on with your kids. They just over here just tearing shit up, and it ain't even be because of you. You know how to control yourself, right? When you got a feeling and you got a thought, you just keep it to yourself and you just feel a certain type of way, but you understand that you're not gonna mess up a bag. But your chick is out here running around reckless, random. Control your hoes, bro. Tell her to step back. Because I'm a nice guy and I've turned a new leaf. And I've decided that if it ain't about the content, I'm not going at anybody individually because I don't care about who you are as a person. I only care about the content. So I'm going to reach out and I'm going to touch you based off of the content. But I'm not so not like it's other people they didn't turn that new leaf. They not moving the way that I move. They not happy the way that I'm happy. And so other people they give no fucks, and you gonna get your chick is gonna get you in some shit that you wasn't supposed to be in the first place, all because you couldn't get your chick in line. Either get rid of her or get her in line because she ain't that cute. She ain't cute enough to be fucking up your money. There is no woman on the face of this earth. I don't care who you are. There is no woman on the face of this earth that is fine enough, bad enough, got a BBL enough, got enough makeup enough, that is fooling you enough, that's throwing it on you enough, that can suck you off enough, that's going to justify fucking up the bag.